I am relentless.
He was born in Nebraska.
I think I've said some pretty terrible things to you too. But
His
just, like,
older brother
works at a correctional facility.
Well, he was a lieutenant at the state penitentiary, and then he got fucking canned.
He got
only keep
fired.
in by insulting them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
My brother used to kick me up on
Ready?
my
Alright,
nose
going live in 3, 2,
and walk
1.
me around the room.
Shut up.
Welcome to Asking for a Friend! I was horribly mistaken last week when I titled this episode the season finale. Well, I guess this is a new season.
Yes, season 2.
So we just didn't have a break.
Once again, back is the incredible crime animal, the incredible Chan, public enemy number 1.
Keep going.
Public enemy.
I got numb.
Alright, cut it.
Wait, here's the sun.
Yeah, this is Asking for a Friend, the advice show where our advisors will give you their expert answers.
Yeah.
We should write these things down on a card, because I can't
don't know,
apparently
dude, it's
remember.
not, we are spiritual advisors.
No, you're not spiritual.
We're not fucking advisors either, but that hasn't stopped us.
You're advising.
You are advising.
Technically, but I
I'm
think
technically spiritual.
I think if we went to a
Literally.
court of law, they would say that we were flat out not being helpful at all.
It's not a criteria of offering advice.
Man, Sean, if you don't have a goddamn microphone.
Wait, Sean?
That's what Sean did when he was here, Sean Humphreys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should call him out completely by his full name. He also lives at...
Yeah, and he's also your boss.
Yeah, they can't hear
Is
you.
he still your boss?
Or me when I'm this far away.
Yeah,
Not
Art.
still your
Does
boss.
anyone have a mic? Is there a mic?
I'm off right now, so I'm
But
not
feel free to
technically
come over here and we'll...
Yeah, if
we'll
you want to-
really
If I'm so moved, I'll move over there and yell into a microphone.
Okay.
Can we turn these on? Will that get them?
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
that sound like
that's
shit.
a bad idea.
Great.
What am I holding in my lap?
Little horns. Little Joe Hill horns on my Zoom there.
It's a great book, Joe Hill.
Yeah.
Everybody horns.
Yeah. Oh, have you read it?
I'm on like,
Oh, that's right. We were talking.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I'm reading it now, and I'm excited because.
Have you got to the part in the grocery cart?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't move away from the
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And also the new
mic.
Neil Gaiman is coming out this week too, so it's just a bevy of supernatural stuff. I've been out of it for a while, and
I thought that was out for a week.
no,
Sean?
no. Oh, well, Mr. Fancy Pants, you may have had it for a week.
No
but
one will
it
understand what's
comes out
saying.
on Tuesday.
If we sound
Sorry.
crazy, it's because there's in-house guests.
If we sound crazy,
Sorry, that sounded
Or-
really mean.
what are you trying to do? Are you trying to make it?
Sexy. I'm trying to.
No. When I was a little kid, you know how they talk about of like people calling in the telephone of heavy breathing, and so that's what I thought it was. I thought it was just like somebody, like a housewife picks up the phone and there's a weirdo on the other end going, ah, and then I realized that was a euphemism, and what they actually mean was the guy on the other guy on the other side was jerking off and making like noises. That's what heavy breathing meant.
This is not. I never jerk off to Reddit Gone Wild.
What? You realize that nobody who was listening to the show was involved in that conversation we just had on the porch about Reddit Gone Wild.
Okay,
right?
well, but they've been to Reddit Gone Wild. You know what Reddit Gone Wild is? Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, she does. Yeah, her frame has pictures on it. What was it? Cookie brunch?
Cookie brunch. That doesn't.
Is that accurate? Cookie brunch? I'm looking
Cookies cookie.
Well, I'm looking up cookie brunch.
Cookie brunch
That
on
sounds
Reddit Gone
awesome.
Wild.
I'm
Oh
just
my
looking up
God.
cookie brunch in
You guys,
general.
I just had the best brunch today, but I think a cookie brunch would top even that.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Oh man, just like cookies, and then like a side of cookies, and like you would have a cup of coffee that would taste like cookies.
Yeah.
And then just like
Like champagne and cookies.
yeah. Oh, dude, the
Yeah.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like Bloody Mary.
Why aren't we drinking Bloody Marys right now as I hit my computer?
I'm saving that for tonight. True Blood, y'all.
See, and it's Father's Day, so that,
Oh.
because, yeah, Bloody Marys are Father's
Do
Day.
you know Bloody
right?
Mary's is named after a Nebraskan?
No?
It's true.
Jesus.
Are they a Cornhusker too?
No. She was this old crazy lady. This is a true story, I swear to God.
Uh-huh.
Did you guys ever hear the thing where you stood in front of the
Yeah.
mirror?
Yeah,
that's in
of course.
It's
And
in
then, yeah, Bloody
that
Mary
chick,
shoots out
Bloody
your butt.
Mary is... No, that's quite how it went. Bloody Mary is from Nebraska. She lived right on the outskirts of my town that I grew up in. It's true. It's swear to God it's true. You can shake your head all you want, Sean, but it's true. And And you would pull up on her yard and she would shoot people. And rumor has it that she killed like some people. But so people would go up and harass this old lady, and she would fire off warning shots off of her porch. And my dad tells a story about how she shot at his friend, or like.
Oh.
Yeah, her name was Bloody Mary.
So it's your father who taught you this.
Yeah, what year was that?
Like that.
Because this seems like it was something that's been, centuries or
Yeah.
decades at least.
Maybe she's named after somebody from centuries ago, but
Right.
Bloody Mary in Lincoln, Nebraska. Google it. Bloody Mary, Lincoln, Nebraska. You guys got laptops?
Yeah, we are.
you got
And
a
I find
it's
Queen
Queen
Mary
Mary.
the First.
Yeah.
Which I'm not really up on my British royal family geography, but I'm pretty sure Great Britain is not in Wisconsin.
I'm from
Nebraska. Is there a difference?
Yes.
I don't even-
Yes.
I don't know.
Fuck
I
Wisconsin.
can't even say. It's just
So many levels.
All right, you guys ready for some questions
sure.
about cookie brunches?
Oh yeah, dude. If they're all questions about cookie brunches, I'm down.
Yeah.
I don't
Let's
even
get on
care.
that.
That's always the same answer.
Yeah, absolutely.
The answer is nom nom. All right, this first question comes from Jimmy L. Magnus. Or is that 57M part of their? Oh, that's 57 minutes ago.
Oh, I
you
thought-
just copy
Yeah.
pasted.
I thought it was he's a 57-year-old male.
Yeah.
I'm also taking note of
Well, we're doing
live counts of when we're asking us. So
Okay,
yeah,
awesome.
Okay, anyway,
Would it be bad to mix whiskey and wine? I'm asking for a friend, and they all should say that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Mixing whiskey and wine, does that mean
I believe
I'm
in
drinking
one
whiskey and now I'm drinking wine, which is like don't mix beer and liquor, or do they mean let's pour it into one cup and drink it? Because that sounds like the worst.
That is
Yeah.
my understanding of that.
Although you could have a glass of wine and then drop a shot of whiskey into it like a Boilermaker.
I don't
Sure.
think that's. I think the only way that this scenario would work is if you have a shot, like a double shot of whiskey.
Uh-huh.
No, you have a tumbler of wine. And you drop a shot of whiskey into it and shit.
If it's white wine,
It has to be called something like the classy redneck or something like that. Like it has to have a clever name,
Sure.
and it's got to be like
Ginger
$7
with
a
the soul.
shot or something, right? Like yeah, like
I
yeah,
like Classy Redhead. That makes sense.
classy redneck.
Oh, no, I think Classy Redhead makes more
But
sense,
it's-
actually.
Oh god, no, it wouldn't be red wine. It would have to be
You'd
white
like
wine.
Well, no, I was going with
You
the
don't want
whiskey is your Irish,
Oh, I see. You're
and
saying
then the
Oh.
Classy is the wine.
Yeah, but if it's
Yeah.
wine and you say redhead,
You
obviously
could call it the
you're
Conan
drinking red
O'Brien
wine.
because he's a rich Irishman, so he's a wine and whiskey kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Conan O'Brien. No, it's too much. I like classy redneck.
Well, of course you would.
Yeah.
You think of in your heart of hearts, you think of yourself as not just a classy redneck, but capital T, capital C, capital R, the classy redneck, like an 80s professional wrestler. You walk into a room, you're like, the classy redneck!
I don't think there's anything classy about me. I think
Like Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
There's nothing classy
like
about
Larry the classy cable
me.
guy.
No, you could. No, there's nothing classy about Larry the Cable Guy or me.
What, there's no cookie brunch questions?
I'm just saying with Facebook, there's not enough hashtags asking for a friend yet.
Oh, yeah. That's...
Facebook
Nobody's
hashtags.
using that for
Not
real
yet.
yet.
Yeah,
Not
the only
yet.
thing worse than Facebook.
Oh, we should put that... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Facebook.
Facebook.
The only thing worse than Facebook hashtags
Yeah.
is Facebook.
Okay, fair enough.
Fantastic. While we're talking about that, you can send us your questions at AFAF Show on Twitter or Facebook.com/AskingForAFriendShow. And you can use the hashtag AskingForAFriend on either of those if you're so inclined. We'll probably find it.
Yep.
You can also call Chan at...
818
Nope.
69 1492.
I'm shaking my head.
Oh boy. Alright, next question. This one comes from... Whoop, everything just moved up. Grace... Oh boy, how is this pronounced?
You email me, I will give you his phone number.
Grace Obinson. Grace Obinson.
Brackhoffson.
Yeah. How do you cure self-destructive tendencies? Asking for a friend.
Self-destruct.
Drink.
Do it.
Drink until you fall asleep so that you can't do anything terrible to yourself.
Burn off all the evil spirits.
Or create a podcast.
The podcast is also a good one. There's that's a biggie. I think therapy, lots and lots of therapy,
What was it? Ask the question again.
How do you cure self-destructive tendencies?
You don't. You use it for your advantage. Tell them the thing you told me earlier, where about how you make your weakness your strength. Remember? And I made the jokes about coming too early.
What was that in reference to?
It was in reference to him coming too early.
No, it was in reference to McDonald's hamburgers. Having soy filler, and then I was like, well, just make a fucking soy patty, and it's already going to taste like shit because soy burgers are awful. So just make it a soy patty, say, hey, it's vegan and healthy, and, you know, turn your weakness, which is your shitty tasting hamburgers, into a strength. Now it's health food.
Right. So how can this guy use that?
You don't. Well, okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying, like, you turn
just like Johnny Knoxville, I have a feeling, is very self-destructive.
Sure,
and look, he's turning into a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah. I mean, if
And by
you can
billion,
find,
I mean like million.
this is probably a lot of money, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can turn it into something like most stand-ups basically have turned their self-destructive tendencies into something positive.
Yeah. Like, can you take kicks to the nuts? Because if you can, you probably get 1 million YouTube views.
Self-destructive tendencies by getting kicked in the nuts would be good. I would say definitely try and turn it into something like writing and stand-up. All of those things are going to be terrible for a long, long time because all you're doing is writing about, I hate this, and my life is terrible, and you know, I want to drink myself to death, and it's boring, nobody wants to hear it.
Right.
But eventually you keep doing that, and you'll get out all the boring stuff that everybody's heard before, and then you'll start saying things that nobody's heard before, and that's definitely a way to go. Or you could just go to therapy and cure it and just be a normal person.
Yeah, or just like
you'll be so much happier.
or just have kids.
Have kids. Oh, and pass it on to them.
No,
yeah.
I think that's usually the best way to solve problems.
Yeah, definitely. Have the kids, and then your problems are. It's a freebie. You get them free. Just you paid off your debt, and then nothing bad is going to come of that. You absolutely will not pass those on to your children. That's not how it works. You don't raise kids and pass along your same problems to them. It's not communicable like that.
Right. So, next question. We solved that. We solved the shit out of that one.
Okay, here's a topical question from Mama Xander.
How's it spelled, an X or a Z?
Z. Yeah. Is it a good
It could be
thing?
Ma'am Azender.
That's true. Could be. They could be from Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ma'am Azender. Oh, she kills people in Arizona? She's a mother.
Maybe she just really likes Orson Scott Card.
She could be. She could be a teeny tiny genius. Little girl genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready to end the
ironic.
Probably has a Reddit page.
Probably has
Self-destructive tendencies. Is it a good Father's Day or a bad Father's Day
I'm gonna go
when
with
your
bad.
kids all go outside out instead of spending it with Dad?
So she's asking like if would this be a good present for my husband if I
Got
sent
rid of the
off?
kids.
It depends on
Yeah.
the dad.
Sure.
For my dad, it would be a bad Father's Day.
Yeah, some dads want the time free, and some dads just want to spend time with their kids. Neither of them is
Because you never are you
wrong,
always?
right.
I think it's whatever is the opposite of what is usual.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you
Sure.
go. There you go. Yeah,
That makes sense.
It's a special
I like
day.
Yeah.
So do the opposite of whatever.
Yeah. You're welcome, Mama Xander.
Or Orson Scott Card fan in Phoenix.
I don't know who that is.
Mrs. Orson Scott Card fan in Phoenix.
Wrote Ender's Game and
Speaker for the Dead,
Yes,
Xenocide.
what was the other
the Alvin
series?
Maker series.
Ender's Game is actually going to be a movie soon, so you'll know eventually. It's going to suck.
with
but-
Gandhi.
Oh, Gandhi. Got
As
it.
a German-
Gandhi.
as a
Like
general.
Gandhi.
Yeah, it's basically Gandhi in space.
Oh,
Right.
cool.
Yeah. With lasers.
Big Gandhi fan,
And
guys.
genocide.
Engines.
Have you ever heard anybody be like, you know what? I really fucking hate Gandhi.
Yeah, that person's a jerk.
I've never even heard that. Like, that's one of those things, like...
Are you sure you're talking about the right guy, Gandhi? Yeah, I hate those stupid trendy movies.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was like
the way he was fucking up
Wes
capitalism and
Anderson.
shit. Fucking up the free market.
I don't know who you're talking about now.
That's what he did in India, right?
Nope.
Yeah, he totally did. He boycotted tea.
Yeah.
And okay, did he dress up like an Indian and throw it into the harbor?
No, that's no. You're thinking of like a music video. From
Yeah,
the
that thing he did with Jack Black where they recreate other movies, that sucked.
Right.
All right.
drunk history with Ryan.
No. Well, I'm not drunk.
Yeah, I know.
Can I have a beer though? Speaking of which,
You went through that one already? Good
Yeah,
God.
dude, I
Give
know.
him the 40.
No.
Yes.
I have a meeting tonight, guys. That'll work perfect.
Oh, you're gonna give
What,
him
an
a
AA
Newcastle? I
meeting?
didn't even see that one.
Oh, that's it
That's
for.
alright.
I don't like
It's-
Newcastle.
Oh yeah, give him something better.
Yes, give me something else.
Either Chan or
Sam
I
Adams
did
will
not
bring
realize there was
overpaid
another
sickness is
Newcastle.
Unnecessary.
Well, if you
What
would
is that?
Perfect.
Curveball?
Pyramid.
I'm curious about that.
If
the
you would
best.
give him a mic, this wouldn't be so boring for the listeners.
It would
He's
just be
not
the sound of
actually
him
saying
working through a
anything.
refrigerator.
Sounds like this.
Thanks, Art. Is Art short for Arthur?
Hope I
Yes.
don't break my phone doing that. Alright, next question from Say Yeah! The yeah is
Yeah.
all
Let's
caps.
say yeah.
You sent it, or is it?
Oh, there it is. AOMO. Okay.
Is AOMO the screen name? There's an at
AO's
sign
the
in the
name,
middle.
Is it
and
A
then
or
the
is it
at
I?
sign
Is the
afterwards
screen
is
name.
the no. AOMO is the screen name. At is the handle.
Ayemo.
You have a different
Did you
Ayemo.
send this
Like,
to someone else? Is what it was?
Is he
Kanye
Italian?
No,
West- Kanye West
AOMO
emo.
is his
Oh,
screen
yeah, emo.
name. At
Yeezus.
Say
Yeah.
Yeah
Have
is
you
his
heard Yeezus
handle.
yet?
Because you
So
know
this
how
is
like
the
I
same
heard
person.
the one
it's the
song.
same person.
I
You
listened
know
to
how
the
you can like
entire
have
album.
Elizabeth
It's
Dublin
I'm just
at
making sure that you didn't copy a
24
tweet to someone
Starfish,
else.
no.
Oh yeah.
all look like that if you look at all of them.
I'm
The first one
50-50 on
didn't,
Kanye.
which is-
Kanye's had
Well,
one
it's
bad
weird.
album.
No, it
Other
didn't.
than
Jimmy
that,
L.
it's-
That
he
album
is
because it's the
one
same
of the
thing. 'Cause
top
they didn't
5
change
greatest.
it. Anyway,
top 5
anyway.
greatest
I'm
lyricists
only saying
of
the
all time.
at thing.
Okay, I'm just
It goes-
sending you
it
all
goes
because it
pop.
makes it
I'm
easier.
glad all four of us are
I'm not
talking
gonna
at once and you're not even
it
on
goes
mic.
Eminem, and then it goes pop.
I'll shut up my shop.
Then it's Jay-Z. Then it's Kanye.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're
Hip-hop?
discussing things
Then-
other
yeah.
than technical aspects of the show.
And then it goes
Alright, I'm done.
Kanye. And I don't even have a fifth because it doesn't matter.
I will tell you this. I like a lot of Kanye's songs, but when it gets too poppy, it doesn't do it for me at all.
But he hasn't had that to sell albums.
No, I understand that, but it's just, you know, like when I listen to an album, I skip a bunch of songs.
Have you-
This album, I couldn't skip any of it. B, I didn't want to because
I
it
do a
was,
giant red thing behind
He
it.
wants to
it's
say something.
like basically
Art Tebble.
he.
I was going to wait for you to finish.
Here's what my friend Adam posted on Twitter. It's like, here's my in-depth review of Kanye's new album, and it was just the album cover of Nine Inch Nails' "Pretty Hate Machine." Like, yes, just nailed it.
Ugh. That's all I have to say about you. There's nothing in there I'd ever want to hear again.
Yeah.
Well,
was it?
see, that's the difference. And I understand that if I like something, obviously most other people are not going to like it. But he just does a lot of industrial stuff that really clicked for me.
If you want to get a new respect for him, you have to go and listen to him before he was famous and when he was doing it all as spoken word. Like, it's totally different when you take the beat away and it's just him
That's
on a
kinda
mic.
interesting.
It's really cool. I'll show you. I'll show you stuff. It's cool.
All right.
Anyways, go ahead. Next question.
Alright.
What was the answer to that question? Uses is a fantastic album.
Say Yeah asks, can I can I read things? No. Can I start referring to myself as she? Is that cool? Asking for a friend.
Is it cool?
Or can you start referring to yourself as she? The answer to
The different answers for those questions.
you can refer to yourself as she. For what purpose? If you're just being a douche nozzle, if you're just okay. Here's the thing: this kid is probably 15 or 16.
And he wants to piss off somebody.
Yeah, he just wants to go into school and like, yeah, fucking, I'm breaking rules.
Yeah.
It's not illegal, so you can't do anything about it, man.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's what you do at that age.
Yeah, but you're annoying. If you're 32 and you're doing it, fuck you.
If you have a good reason, I didn't hear that reason, and I doubt he's thought it through.
Yeah.
But it is a girl. She looks to be 17, 18. Maybe early 20s.
She does not want to go to the prom.
Oh, talking in the
that
third person.
Yeah.
No.
She does
Oh
not wanna-
God. Okay,
No.
first off,
Tonight.
fuck you for not knowing what that term is.
Yeah.
You should fucking graduate. Just take an English class.
There we go.
English class. In the 4th grade, I knew what the fucking third person was.
I don't
You don't get to call yourself she because you don't even know what the word is.
I don't think she's talking about the third person thing. I think she's trying to coin a new phrase, because chicks will be like, this bitch in third person, right? So she's saying, I don't want to say that anymore. I want to say she. Like, can I refer to myself Like as a new way to refer to yourself in the third person, not as, is it cool to do the third person? Clearly, she thinks that's okay. But what about the word she? Is that a good third person thing to call yourself? No, it is not.
Oh, I don't even understand what you're saying, but it stands. I'm fine.
I think I'm one of the few people who tends to understand what you're saying at times.
At times.
Because Elizabeth is super smart. Am I right, ladies? Am I right,
Elizabeth
ladies?
just knows how to wallow in the shit with the other pigs.
Wow.
I'm not saying that you are.
I'm not saying that you said
I'm
that.
saying that, like, you are
Getting
willing to
weird.
stoop to that level to just let that filth get all over your
It's called being
brain.
understanding.
Pigs-
I do not approve of being
Pigs,
understanding.
pigs are like the second smartest animal.
Behind humans.
It goes
and
like humans, dolphins, pigs.
and that's third.
Yeah.
Well, no, humans. No, humans. I don't count humans as animals because
Because we're humans and we're
humans.
awesome.
Yeah.
They're,
Yep. We
well,
are
but
an
come
animal.
on, eat a dick.
We
We're not
are-
really animals.
Yeah,
Let's come on.
Yeah, the
Come on.
technical definition of an animal.
Yeah,
is what we
sure,
Yeah.
douchebags.
A
We're not
living-
really
No,
animals.
and also
That
All
is
living
actually what we are.
No,
100%.
come on,
Yeah.
guys.
So there's
come on.
no other term
Yeah.
for
We're
it.
literally
This
animals.
this thing up here, this
Just
thing
like we're
in
all
the brain
African,
pan
right? We're all
Is
African.
a little
Slightly
bigger
different.
than other animals,
Yeah.
but that doesn't make us non-animals.
Yeah.
It just means that we've adapted this squishy gray thing rather than claws to survive in the
Yeah.
world, and we're doing okay for a while.
Sorta.
Eventually, it's not going to work out for us.
I disagree. It's going to work out forever because if there's one thing I know about the history of the universe, it's
Oh,
that
do you now?
things stick around
Mm-hmm.
for
How much cosmology have you studied?
so much.
Oh my God.
So
Are
much.
you ready for the heat death of the universe? You prepared for that?
It'll happen never. It'll happen
Oh my
never. Anyways, question number 4.
Save us
just
for
be a-
science.
But
You
the
should come on
Boltzmann brain.
science.
Please bring
Oh God!
Bring me on Science Jerk so I can blow your fucking minds
I
up.
will be the quizmaster again.
Oh,
Oh my God. It would be
And I'll be the quiz on Saturok.
I feel arteries in my.
Give me the
head
topics
already
ahead of
hurt.
time, though.
Magnets.
They work. Let's move on to something else and just forget this part ever happened.
Okay.
Dave Chachi keeps inviting me on Science Jerks. How come you won't, Chan? We're buddies. Dave's just a guy I used to smoke pot with.
Maybe it's because Chan knows you a little well then.
I've known Chachi for years.
On the same level?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, moving on. The next question comes from Ailey914, or just Lee. How do you make friends if you have absolutely none? Asking for a friend. Shit.
That shit at the end tells me Lee does not want an answer. Lee just wants to talk about how sad he and or she.
Oh, really? To me, it was like, oh, Lee's got plenty of friends, and he just came up with a clever question.
Well,
being funny.
To be exact, Lee's Twitter account has 64 followers. Oh no, 22 followers. He is following 64.
He has half as many followers as I do.
22.
This guy.
So he's awesome.
I don't. Read the question again because I turned on that real fast. And I don't.
Alright,
It was just like a cobra, just like
Yeah. The
He was
bitter
waiting in
just
front of me,
seeped
like-
out of his mouth.
like, ugh, this person.
The
Ugh.
bitter pretension.
That should be your wrestler name.
The bitter pretension.
Yeah.
All right. What would be my finishing move?
Sulking.
Yeah,
The
the
sulk.
Fetal cry.
the spirit crusher,
Oh,
the room quieter.
Second move or something?
The question again was, how do you make friends if you have absolutely none?
Absolutely none. What the fuck kind of question is that?
Well, it's hard because that means you have to. You suck. If you have no friends, you're the worst person.
But that's almost certainly not true.
Right.
You've got friends. Maybe they're not.
But that's
friends
not the
that you want.
question. The question is, if you have no friends.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Maybe-
a person walks into a new school. It's the first day of school, and they have
And he's
no
the
friends.
shittiest person in the history of the planet. Nobody likes him.
Okay. Well, I mean, you have the chance when you move into a new place. You have a chance.
You're
to
either that
remake
or
yourself.
really ugly. One of the two. Pick one.
Even the
Just
really
kidding.
ugly
Just
people
kidding
would-
about
Or-
ugly.
or
Why
he-
did you get all defensive, like looking at Sam, like no, I didn't mean you personally.
Yeah, I didn't mean you. It's not the dreadlocks. The dreadlocks look fine.
I will kill you with my head. It's the thing. He could also just have really crappy friends,
Yeah.
like a Tweety.
That's true.
Sure. If I had one friend that was tweeting, I would say absolutely no friends as well, because you don't want that on your permanent record.
Yeah, but I got it. But I got a Nintendo 64, bro.
Okay, no, that makes
Classic.
sense. That makes sense. We'll play a little Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
and just one player though.
No, I
Just
really
one
went back to
player.
high school there for a minute. I was like, but I have Tony Hawk. No, I got 4 friends. Anyways,
All right.
so the answer is no. You're never gonna have friends.
Oh,
This
that's
person
the answer.
has friends and they're just being bitchy about it. Just just fucking be good at a thing.
Yeah.
That's just focus on being good at a thing and whatever it is.
Until
like
you
the
get
fucking
rich, because if you're
writing
that
it.
shitty, the only redeeming quality you can have to the lady folk is richness
Well,
or a
yeah,
giant
yeah.
dick.
But he's still in high school, so he's got or even junior high. That might even be a junior high question.
Sure.
Not sure.
Probably
Yeah.
a junior high question, like
Yeah.
7th grade.
Just do something.
Sean
well.
looks really bored.
Just do so,
Look at him. He's
like-
just glazed over and just shaking his head. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
be good at sports. Be good at writing or reading or have a hobby. Just work on that shit.
Yeah, hit meetup.com.
The rest of
Seriously.
hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Taking
hey!
you guys this long to just say
I was
meetup or Reddit
I was
meetup.
really good at
Yeah,
reading.
Reddit.
And look how it turned
Reddit
out
gone
for me.
wild.
Nope.
Reddit
Nope.
gone
Do
wild,
not-
bro.
nope.
Do not meet
The
friends.
show
on
is
Reddit gone
canceled.
wild. Do not
Yeah.
A voice of reason is saying meetup.
Reddit gone wild.
meet up going.
You know how
wild.
many titties are on Reddit gone wild? An infinite amount of titties.
6.
Well, it might be, but they're the same 6 titties. But like, there's so many pictures of
Infinitely.
those 6
All right.
titties.
Mm-hmm.
Fractal titties.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Take
all
some
the way
DMT.
down.
DMT. That's gonna be. That's it.
Yes, if I could recommend one thing to junior high school kid with no friends, take DMT. All your worries will just slough away.
For about 45 minutes, and then you'll come back confused. Like Scott Rogers.
All right. What?
He's the only person I know that's taking DMT.
Okay.
Yeah. And brags about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Interesting.
Like, as a part of like a. Go listen to his podcast. I'm not.
What is his
His
podcast?
Well, okay, Improper Humans. It's Matt Besser's podcast. Anyways, he
Just
has
find
DMT.
He's
Scott
been on it
Rogers.
like once or twice.
Yeah, and he talked about DMT the whole time. It
Yeah.
was pretty cool sounding.
All right.
But okay.
These drugs are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
Revealing Mia. Now, keep in mind this was 5 hours ago, and I have no idea where she is, but it was 5 hours ago. that this was
Revealing
posted.
Mia?
Revealing Mia asks,
Yep.
"Is it too early to drink?" I'm asking for a friend.
Nope.
No.
Next question.
All right. Wow, this one I have to read all of this. The handle on Twitter is @DarkSkinOJ, but
Whoa.
the name is #Supermarcus Trademark. No, just the TM symbol.
It's stupid. It was spelled out though.
You can't spell out on Twitter; that would be too long.
Come on, there's not 140 characters in that.
No, for the name, it's gonna limit you.
I get it.
What does it
Do you
mean?
use like Alt 0124 for those little characters and such?
I use Option G for the copyright symbol.
Oh really? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I have to go into a character map
that sucks.
and actually written
Oh,
down
yeah,
like
yeah,
a bunch
yeah,
of the codes and have them taped to the side of my monitor so that I can do those things real quick if I need to. Because I find I use like the 1/2 and the TM and the R and like all those a lot.
I only use the copyright symbol because I have to, like, as part of work.
Oh, okay.
Like,
That
I
makes
don't
sense.
use those. I'm the guy that writes out trademark at the end of everything. Trademark!
I don't
With an
think
exclamation point. But I spell out exclamation point also.
Yeah, I don't know that makes it enforceable in any way.
So
shape,
wait,
or
when you
form.
guys say hashtag stuff, you guys don't actually write out the word hashtag?
No.
Oh my god.
That's where
the
I'm
problem.
fucking
Yeah.
up. I always wonder how people
You're
can
just
put-
kidding me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Are you fooling?
You've heard the show before, right, Liz?
Oh, I'm not listening.
You're aware that
ever.
sometimes, at some point, you must have listened and realized that we occasionally make statements that aren't.
Funny?
Ow!
Oh.
Yeah, but then me and Jan start talking again.
Double out!
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on. Alright.
Up top, bro.
No.
High five to you and happy Father's Day to you.
Oh, burn! Ditto, bitch!
It's funny because they don't have dads.
Oh, shut the
So, hashtag Supermarket's trademark asks, what's it mean when it burns when you come? I'm asking for a friend.
Oh, I know what that means. It means that you have a urinary tract infection and your meata is on fire.
Just your Mieta?
I'm
Wow.
scared
Your
how
entire
well
urethra
he
would be
knows
painful.
this information.
Well
This
done.
is the smartest I've ever heard Ryan sound.
I was a sex counselor.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, really. I'll
Oh.
tell you about that off. I don't think I was not a motherfucking
Was that
sex
before
counselor.
or after you started going to Reddit, going wild?
At the same time.
When
Research. This is just research.
So you just go, yeah, you just go there to help people. You should really get that checked out, bro.
Like, hey, chick, man, you should get some help with your self-esteem, man. This isn't good. You're gonna ruin your relationship with your father.
I feel like this is one of those questions. Is actually the sideways humble brags. Like, dude, I'm getting so much sex, and now
Yeah.
it burns when I come.
I mean, it means one of two things. Like, if you're looking at it and it physically, like, I'm gonna pretend like he's serious.
Sure.
If you're
Here's why I would say he wasn't serious, because he would also say when it hurts when I pee.
right,
Because it's not like just one or the other.
right. Oh yeah. Like, if you look at your dick, if it burns a lot, like for more than like a couple hours,
Whoa.
then go to then go like you probably have like gonorrhea, bro.
A couple hours seems extreme.
But that's the thing. Well, like you can get like a urinary tract.
Just shit,
sorry,
Liz.
sorry.
You can get like a urinary tract infection where like you
Yeah.
fuck and then you like go piss and you've got like piss and cum. And
Yeah,
you
you got
got,
broken glass in there.
and yeah, it
Broken
sucks.
glass.
You take a couple Tylenol and then like an hour later you're golden.
Yeah,
right?
you stick
It's,
it in some
uncomfortable
yogurt
for a
and-
minute.
yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Some yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go bang your girl again, am I right,
Yeah,
bros?
yeah.
But no, but if you're
She's taking the medicine,
but like
right?
if it's
Yeah.
still hurting the next day,
Yeah, that's bad.
or like
Weak.
if it looks like you're coming when you're not having sex,
What?
Mm-hmm. Just
Whoa.
dripping.
just dripping and shit,
Ew.
and it's like pussy.
This got weird.
Yeah. That's an STD, man. You
Yeah.
should have that checked out.
Straight up.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
if your
that's
dick
foul.
is a different color than it normally is, like my dick is always orange, so that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
But if all of a sudden my dick was like purple,
Yeah.
that means I got an STD.
High five.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're doing it. Alright, it's time for the lightning round. We got about 3 more questions, and we gotta call this thing.
Let's do this.
Alright, this next question comes from our in-house guest, Art Tebble, sitting right there.
What?
You want to read it out loud, buddy?
And I don't remember how I phrased it.
I got it on my screen. Alright, I'll do it for him.
Twitter.
Yeah.
What?
And that's Sean, not Art Temple.
Yeah, whatever.
You can't.
It's
No, only
at
if he
Tebble,
talks
or A,
inappropriate.
it's at A-Tebble on
Everybody on
Twitter,
the
so
couch,
go
his name is
get him.
Sean.
Everyone on the couch is Sean. I'm going to try and do my best Art Sean voice. I have a fledgling entertainment career with a few friends. Should we give it up and open a restaurant called Cookie Brunch? Asking for a friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
I think we've all-
wait. If you promise people a cookie brunch, you better have a cookie brunch.
Oh yeah.
You can be an ironic.
You
and
can't
call
just
it
give a
cookie
fucking
brunch.
plate of cookies. You gotta bring a cookie brunch.
Right. Like this isn't one of those places where you serve like fried, like chicken fried steak and some hash browns, and then do homemade cookies. But you got to tell us 20 minutes before you order them.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Like fuck that guy.
That ain't right.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you just have cookies? What
That's
would
what
be in
I'm
your
saying.
cookie brunch?
You got fried chicken in cookies.
Fried chicken cookies.
chunks.
Hells yeah.
No, that's not
Like
a brunch.
a cookie
And then,
brunch would be like
The cookie could be maple.
eggs,
Hang on.
eggs.
Alright.
It'd be like one of those.
Cookies.
It'd be one of those thumb drop cookies. With like you do a little divot, and then you put chocolate in there. And instead of that,
yeah.
put a little quail egg. Boom.
Boom.
Brunch.
Interesting.
Brunch cookie, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What?
Can you have some kind of mimosa cookie?
And you have
Absolutely.
coffee. Yeah, and you have coffee.
Oh yeah, well, you
Yeah,
gotta have
mocha
coffee for
cookies.
cookies and brunch.
Cookie flavored cream.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay,
a coffee
yeah,
coffee.
oh,
Yeah,
it tastes
yeah.
like cookie.
I have
I'm
a
going with
follow-up
that.
question to this.
Uh-huh.
Is it awkward to eat cookies in bed? I'm asking because of a recent Hell's Kitchen episode.
Cookies in bed. What are you planning?
Well,
Like
having- while
as
having
they're
sex?
falling asleep, they're eating like cookies.
Oh no, that's just
and
sad.
sounds messy.
That's just sad.
Yeah.
And that bitch deserved to go a lot earlier than she did.
right?
So
I thought so too. The
No,
angry
but if
bitch.
you're gonna fuck, yeah, it's weird. Dude.
Yeah.
no.
Nobody wants crumbs on their
Yeah, the
butt
only
cheeks.
food you're doing
Well,
then
no-
is like a sundae.
you mean, like
Yeah.
whipped cream and
Yeah.
like
Sauce. Yeah.
You know what sucks is whipped cream. Oh, this is gross and funny.
Because then 2 days later you're like,
'Cause one
is
time
this
when I
cream
was-
or am I obsessed?
you
with
wash the fucking sheets after you do that.
No, but hold on. One time when I was in college, right, I had this girlfriend. And we were.
Period. That's the end of
Yeah, it was fucking gross. No, but so we had whipped cream, like we sprayed each other down with whipped cream. 'cause
Right.
that's sexy.
That's what you
Yeah.
do.
And then we took the champagne and we dumped the champagne on top of that. And
Whoa.
it smelled like fucking goat cheese. Champagne is the worst
Yeah, no.
smelling combination.
You should realize that dairy plus alcohol
How do you-
equals
Yeah.
cheese. It's
Yeah.
awful. Have you ever had a brain hemorrhage?
The drink?
The drink, not a fucking.
It's
It's Bailey's,
oh, yeah,
and then I think like
grenadine.
yeah,
Oh,
like
it's
grenadine drop in.
Yeah.
But no, there's whiskey.
Yeah, I
you
thought
pour
it was
in
peach
whiskey.
schnapps, but okay.
Well, when I had it was whiskey, and it made the Bailey's curdle.
Yeah.
So basically, you
Well,
had
that's two
about
different
2
things.
seconds to put it down, and if you didn't, then it just curdled and it went down your throat like cottage
Oh.
cheese, and it's
Right.
the worst.
I think you've actually just combined two different drinks. One's a mind eraser and one's the brain hemorrhage.
It all sounds sick.
Because one has the brain and the other curdles.
I think the bartender confused them.
And made one big super brain
Yeah.
drink. That sounds like the worst thing ever.
It was
Hemorrhaging
oh, God.
brain, whatever. Okay, next question real quick from Just Like Dory. Are good, bad sexting skills also reflected in bed?
No.
Nope.
Yep.
John
Maybe
probably-
even inversely. So.
Yeah, Chan's probably got great.
Oh, I've got
sexting
mad sexting skills.
Yeah, but
I
he probably
am
fucks like a
the drizzling
woman.
shits in bed. Fucks like a woman?
I don't know.
Whoa.
Why would you? Do all
Actually,
women
I
that you
know
have
some
sex with fuck
crazy sex
terribly?
women.
No, but like you're a man.
What?
No,
Women are good at spelling. That's my point. Women are
You
good
fucking
at
have lots of dicks in you. That's what he meant.
What?
Has lots
That's
of
a fair
dicks in him. That was the Sean Tebble answer from Fred Topol.
Are we just doing one more?
Yeah, one more. This one comes from Lou Stacy. Yep.
Loose Casey or loose Stacy?
Lou Stacy.
Stacy.
Lou Stacy? Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'll work. This thing about people finding you more attractive when you're in a relationship. What?
Is
Gets
that
all
a question?
At Senior Emma, terms and conditions. I don't know what the fuck that
know.
shit is.
I don't know.
Is that Latin or Hawaiian?
That's some bullshit.
Competition is what it is, or not competition. Confidence. That's why.
Confidence?
Yeah,
Is it
confidence.
confidence?
That's why people that are in relationships are more attractive because they seem more confident.
That's half of it. The other half is unattainable.
Yeah. That's
And like
what
I
it is.
want that because I can't have it.
Yeah.
So both of those things.
And I think when
make
it's
it
a
through.
chick doing it to a dude, the other part of it is the idea that they are not a threat. You can flirt with that dude because he can't.
Oh, that's different though. No, not that's not attractive. That's just flirting.
Oh, you saying like, why do I want to fuck chicks? that
Yeah,
are in
yeah,
relationships?
yeah.
Yeah, because you're because you're also a dude. Dude just want to fuck chicks. I mean, do you ever notice that you want to fuck chicks that aren't in relationships?
I think that might be a girl.
Yeah, what if it's a girl? Why does a girl feel suddenly like she's more attractive?
It is a girl.
Once she's in a relationship,
Oh,
why
because
does
she's
other guys
Because
seem
she's she's confident.
confidence?
Yeah, that's why dudes wear wedding rings when they go to the bar.
Or because they're married.
Well, that's one reason. The other reason.
Yeah, some people do. Yeah, I'm not talking about weirdos.
Yeah.
I'm talking about normal dudes who wear fake wedding rings to get pussy at a bar.
No.
Right?
But I'm saying like,
Yeah, or they'll bring like a baby or a dog with them.
Right? High five into the bar. Bring the dog into the bar.
I mean, it's
Let's
just
put
like,
a baby up
Baby in the
riding
bar.
a
This
baby
is
riding
LA.
a
I've
dog.
seen all that shit. People in here don't give a damn. They're like, I got a dog. I'm clearly bringing this into Starbucks with me.
oh yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right, this has been Asking for a Friend. You can find us on Facebook.com/AskingForAFriend Show,
Or
or
you can go to Chan's house.
go to Chance. Go to the Chance.
Albany.
Yep.
Boom, boom,
yeah.
boom.
knock on his door, ask him advice right away.
Mhm.
You can find us on Twitter at AFAF
I
Show.
will probably answer you with a broom handle in the face, just so you know. That's going to be my answer for most questions asked of me if you knock on my door without me knowing who the fuck you are.
Yep. And we'll be back next week, this time on this channel. Anything else, guys?
Nah, I'm good.
Pimp any cornhole stuff? Husker
what?
stuff?
Christ.
www.huskersfilm.com.
Hey, if you're in Los Angeles, go to the Roughneck Show. It's at IO West. Go to the IO Improv /West page. And also Vince Gone Wild, Thursday nights, 10:30.
Cool.
Of course, be sure to be at the Roughneck Show when they have Art and Darian talk about movies, which is on an upcoming
That's
episode.
never going to happen. Never.
And stick around for Pizza Games and Zombies coming up in the hour. Or minutes, actually. I think we're going to just jump right back into that thing. Yeah, we're going to get real quick into it.
Okay, cool.
Because he's got to get out of here early. Okay. Look at the... Stop. Stop the chumpy.
Someone name a pizza place we haven't had pizza